Today, we wanted to discuss some of the new technology that we're dealing with at WiSys and how our partner at Barcodes Inc. is being supportive of our customers' needs and things like that. Well, hey, Gerry and Wes from Barcodes. Good to see you guys again. On my screen, I have our traditional Agility Mobile. This is an image of the scan gun. And this is what most of our customers have been using over the years. And then over here is our Agility 360. And this product has been out now about 2 years, and customers own both products. So if you're a customer of ours, you have access to both applications at the same time. Now, this is running with what is called Remote Desktop Protocol, RDP. So it means it's running at the server, and there's really nothing happening on the scan gun. In this application over here is Agility 360, which is actually an Android application, which is just loading an Android application pack on the scan gun, and it runs the WiSys applications right here. The reason we created this application was to take advantage of the camera, being able to get a geolocation and be able to capture a signature. So those are some pretty cool things that this gun can do. Most of that customers take advantage of by tailoring the application so that they can actually get the application to do what they want and take a picture just at the right time. Some customers are taking a picture as they actually load the uh, shipment. They want a picture of each pallet that's going on a truck to at least have some better information regarding, what it looked like when it left, to try and fight chargebacks, things like that. So both applications are very robust. They're very fast, very scalable. Some customers have 2 scan guns. We have customers with over 200 scan guns. Um, You'll notice over here, this is called remote control powered by SOTI. If you look here, this is controlled by the people over at Barcodes Inc. So let me just expand this. And it is an application here uh, that if I need help and somebody at Barcodes needs to do an update, I can call and get technical support. So Gerry, Wes, how are you guys seeing SOTI being rolled out with our customer base, and how does it help them?
Yeah, thanks, Bob. So I would say more than 90% of the WiSys end users that we work with are leveraging the SOTI Mobi Control mobile device management software. And it really makes the end user's life a lot easier. And it starts at the beginning, and we take control of the device and are able to load and provision the device with the wireless settings for the customer, the WiSys application, any security encryption, and then we lock down the device with a kiosk so that the device automatically boots to a WiSys Agility login, and it ensures that the device can't be used for things other than the inventory transactions and whatever the shipping and receiving transactions are necessary within Agility. So it's a great tool for not only provisioning the device and locking it down, but then being able to remotely control the device if there's training issues or technical support issues or things like that. The Barcodes tech team can take control of the device and tunnel in and be able to do whatever needs to be done from a technical support standpoint.
I think that's really important. And one of the reasons that I really like it is, I can imagine some of our customers with 50 devices, and then we come out with an update. And now you have to, as an IT guy, you have to go out and get all 50 guns. You have to bring them back. You have to reload the WiSys application, which is new and been updated. So, Wes, I believe what you do for customers is you can actually run a script and you can actually apply that to the guns remotely. Is that true?
Right. Yep. Our support team will be able to leverage SODI in a way that whether we're updating or fixing an issue, sometimes there are scripts we can run. So it's kind of a really quick automated thing to resolve the issues, but it's all done through SODI. And it's
Hmm.
really nice to be able to remote in and actually see the issue. In some cases, the customer might not be describing the issue via email, or they're not really sure what the issue is. So having that insight into the device is a big help.
Yeah. I remember one time I was preparing to do a demonstration and I was having problems that the scan engine was too fast. And I think you logged in and changed a few things so it would pass the data in a special way that would be more connected to the WiSys system, and I didn't have that problem. So that was really helpful to me. But I do think we're coming out with updates at least once or twice a year, and when customers go to apply those things, being able to just have you guys do it as part of the service package is pretty handy.
It's really handy, and for end users that only have a few devices, we can make the process really seamless. But then there's some end users that have multiple facilities, and you mentioned up to 200 devices.
Right.
We can roll out those new updates to any number of devices in a matter of moments, and so that the administrator, and a lot of times, your end users don't have a huge IT department. So you might be working with a warehouse manager or operations, and they don't necessarily have the bandwidth to be able to take care of and manage all these devices. We can do that and take care of all those services for them real seamlessly.
Yeah, you're right. And lots of customers have third-party IT groups now, and they're not even on site. So now WiSys, we can be at our desk and we can pull in, barcodes, get Wes on the same call and get the third-party IT. And the warehouse guy have four parties fixing a problem all remotely, which is pretty remarkable, I think.
Yeah, and back to one other thing you mentioned, Bob, about the scan data was coming in too fast. Things like that, they're kind of the best practice things. Like we know your application, we know WiSys. And so by default, we're going to configure the device to automatically have that delay in the scan, the intercharacter delay, just because it's known to be something best practice for an RDP application.
Mm.
We're
Um,
we're actually fortunate enough that we've got probably 5 or 6 people on staff at Barcodes that have worked with you, Bob, and the WiSys team for 15 years or more. So we've done a lot together and seen a lot of things, and Wes continues to be part of our support team. So pretty fortunate from that regard.